Morning, boys. Morning. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my UFC Vegas 83 weigh-in show. It's Friday. It's December 8th, 2023. We're on the eve of UFC Vegas 83. The weigh-ins are going to start here in 26 minutes, and I'm going to cover them. I'm going to tell you what I think about the weigh-ins. I'll tell you how I think the fighters look. Going to react to the stare downs live. I've got a couple bets. Tell you about those. Tell you what my picks are. We talk about the fights. And that's going to be the show. So, UFC Vegas 83. It's got about 6 different names. It's UFC Vegas 83, Fight Night 233, UFC on ESPN Plus 91. Maybe streamline all that a little bit. Find some way to not call it 6 different things. I don't know. Anyways, man. This card sucks. It's really weak. It's probably one of the weakest cards of the year, honestly. In a year where it's been a down year, dude. I don't care which way you slice it, how you spin doctor it. UFC has kind of sucked this year. The overall product, I don't give a shit what the shills and ass kissers and just like teenage kids say. It sucked this year. There were a couple few good events. There were a couple few highlights. It wasn't all bad, but overall, the overall product was down to me. it was just not a high quality product. It just wasn't. Not if you're comparing it to years past, even recent years past, even post COVID. There's been better years, but this is one of the low points of the year, man. This is I was talking about it on the last MMA stream I did. The main event would probably be a main card opener on a stacked pay-per-view, maybe even the prelim headliner, but it's the main event. So that just kind of shows you what state the UFC is in, honestly. It's got this huge deal with ESPN. They're just trying to fill roster spots, fulfill their contractual obligation to put on so many events per year, and it's showing. But anyways, man, we got a fight card. It is Song versus Gutierrez. It's bantamweight is a very deep division, and this is actually a pretty decent fight. Gutierrez is towards the back of the top 15. I think Song is ranked number 8. So the fight itself is not bad. The card itself is very weak, and I got to give it like a D. A couple people jumping in the chat. What up, homie? Yep, they got to put on so many fights per year, so many cards per year, fill so many roster slots. So I remember when Dana White said UFC only signs people who could be future champions. Yeah, dude. If you compiled a list of quotes of Dana, like not only just straight up lying, but like all the bullshit, misdirection, and double speak, you would have volumes, dude. It would be an extensive catalog. But what's up, boys? Yeah, we got a couple people filing in now. Good to see y'all, man. Smash the like button if you would. I hope you're all doing good. It's Friday morning for me. Even a little bit earlier for Noah and the Texas boys, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Dome. Salute. Got an awesome card coming up. The main event isn't bad, though. And actually, the co-main event is okay, too. It's just there's not that many fights on the card as well, like 10, 11 fights. And it's just not good. But I'm going to talk about them. Like I said, the main and the co-main are the two most interesting fights. But if there's any other ones, like I guess Costa versus Garcia is an okay low-level fight. I know people are invested in that. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people necessarily, but there are some people on the Steve Garcia side that think he's a live dog. And so that's not, like, I'm mildly interested in Garcia versus Costa. And off the top of my head, without looking at the card, Malarkey versus Haqparast is all right. That's decent. If it plays out on the feet, it could be interesting. If it is grapple heavy, it could be very boring and snoozer of the night type material. But if it's on the feet, I think it could get tasty. They're both pretty decent strikers. Haqparast hits harder, I would think. Malarkey, I mean, they're both technical. Malarkey's a good boxer. He doesn't have as good a chin, but he's got a little pop on his punches too. And yeah, he's got good technical boxing. I'd say Malarkey's probably the better grappler and better MMA fighter overall. I think he's actually a pretty live dog. I was tempted to bet him earlier in the week. I'm staying away from that fight, but that's one that I'm kind of, mildly interested in. But it's slim pickings on this card, man. I've got a whole fucking jug of cold brew. It's almost empty, but just fucking bucking the last of it right out of the damn jar. As much as Dana bashes boxing, he's starting to copy their flow. But he saw my whole fucking flow, word for word, bar for bar. And actually, dude, I'm gonna just say it. Boxing was better than the UFC this year. Boxing put on more big fights and better fights than the UFC did. And this is the first year that I can say that with any kind of confidence. There were huge fights in boxing this year, dude. And it not by much, but it was close to, if not surpassing the UFC as far as entertainment value and big fights and entertaining fights and upsets. And like, it was right there with the UFC, man. Which is not like a great thing necessarily, but yeah, as much as boxing gets shit on it, there were some fucking big ass boxing fights this year and some good ones. Anyways, but yeah, man, let's look at this card. We're here, 5 people in the building. Appreciate y'all being here. This is my little UFC Vegas 83 weigh-in show. Little pre-weigh-in hype. But there are, what, 10, 11, 12 fights on this card, something like that. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 fights. There are 1, 2. There's like 4 or 5 fights that I'm interested in. Could give a fuck about Sumaderji and Tim Elliott. That's going to be a greasy Tim Elliott decision. I'm mildly interested in Haqparast Malarkey. I'm mildly interested in Muniz Park. Jussier versus Song Kenan could be like fight of the night potential. Steve Garcia Costa is not bad. Like a little bit of interest in that. The co-main is all right, and the main event is pretty good. But it's just reaching, dude. It's reaching for any kind of entertainment value. And it's kind of like some of it is going to become entertaining by default, which is just is what it is, man. But if there's any fights y'all want to talk about, it's 15 minutes before the weigh-in start. Nice, dude. The fucking car's ready. I had to get up pretty early this morning, get the car serviced. So when this stream ends, I got to go pick it up. I think that's the dealership calling right now. So that's good. But anyways, man, so I'm kind of if I sound like I'm half awake, I kind of am. But in any case, the weigh-in start in like 15 minutes. If there's any fight in particular you'll want to talk about, just holler. I'll fucking give you my 2 cents on it, and we can talk about the shit. It's just one of those cards you got to pump yourself up for, because it's not going to, the fucking card ain't going to do it itself, you know. Got to find something to get excited for. I got a couple bets. One, my biggest bet, if y'all watch the stream Monday, you already know I'm betting Anthony Smith. That is my biggest play. I have one more bet, and he's actually in it. It's a 2-leg parlay. He's in it too. And yeah. It's Smith or bust for me this weekend. All right. Now I have to address this. Is this a Noah Allen joke? Or are you like super serial betting Shannon Ross? Either way is cool with me. If it's a joke, it's a funny joke. And I don't even like hate the bet necessarily, but I just have to know if this is this a homie Noah prankster thing, or is this for real? Are you for real riding with Shannon Ross? I'm not even gonna fucking shame you for it. I have to know for the people. Let's fucking go. Man standing on a square. I like it, dude. Like I said, I don't want to know that so I can shame you for it or anything, but I also kind of need to know because if he does win, I have not heard a fucking single soul on Shannon Ross, and he is much ridiculed around the dome. So, dude, if he wins, you are gonna be dookie in a lot of fucking bowls of cereal, dude. You are gonna be lording over a lot of fucking grease balls on Monday. I'm gonna say that. But yeah, man. So Shannon Ross is 5. Dude, I can't even remember. Young Hyun Sung Park. Hyun Sung Park. Yes, I said that right. I remember Park from Road to UFC. I remember taping him for his debut and watching the Road to UFC fights. And I remember liking what I saw, but I think there's only so much you can take from that level of competition. Now, do I think Shannon Ross is the level of competition that's going to necessarily trouble him? No, I think he probably finishes Shannon Ross, but it wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world if Ross won. Like, I don't think he's going to knock the guy out, but if he's got more experience than this guy than Park. So if he can weather a storm, he maybe squeaks out a greasy split or maybe gets a late finish. If the guy, I don't remember Park having like the best cardio in the world. So I could see that. It's kind of hard for me to imagine Shannon Ross not getting chinned in this fight, but crazier things have definitely happened, especially this year. So I don't hate that bet at all. I'm not even going to say like the line is crazy wide, but I don't think that's like a crazy bet necessarily. I don't think it's going to hit necessarily either, but I don't think that's like crazy in and of itself. Says this Park guy has asked a lot of people blind fading Ross, which I understand, but also makes it's true. It does put value on the line, dude. And it's like I said, it wouldn't be the craziest thing that happened this year. It would 100% Utah not be the biggest upset this year, for sure. So I will be rooting for you because I have no dog in that fight. I'm staying far the fuck away from it. The line is it's like minus 700 for Park. Again, I can't say that it's like wide because if Park does win, he's probably going to knock Ross out in the first round and pretty much cover that line. So I can't say that, but I ain't fucking betting it neither. You ain't gonna have me fucking laying 700 minus 700 and adding like 3 or 4 legs just to get it on the plus side. No, thank you. Because that, like, with that kind of line, that is just a pride bet. It's just arrogance and pride. Like, oh, dude, this dude is going to cover this line so easily. I don't even have to worry about it. Let me just throw a few more legs in there just to get it to plus money, and then one of them will end up slipping on banana peel. So it's just no way. I even looked at inside the distance. It's like minus 350. And if I was to bet that, Shannon Ross would get his ass beat and make it to the cars. So I want nothing to do with it. And yeah, it's Ross or pass. I'm Scroats Magoats passing, but I don't hate the Shannon Ross bet either. So yeah, I got 9 minutes till the weigh-in start. I am I can't say like I'm super excited about this card, but it's better than nothing. I'm looking forward to fights, if that makes sense. Like I'm not excited for the card per se, but just looking forward to a little UFC action. Sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily, but no, I'm not like pumped for this card. How could you be? So we talked a little bit about Shannon Ross. Homie Noah's on Shannon Ross. So if he wins, dude, we're all going to have to bend the fucking knee on Monday and eat a massive, disgusting heaping of fucking crow. But yeah, I'm on Park there. I think it's a first round knockout, but we'll see. I bet no fucking minus 700 on it. I'm not that fucking confident. So let's look at the rest of this card. Let's talk about. How about let's talk about Muniz and Jun Young Park. Let's talk about Muniz and Jun Young Park. I'm a Jun Young Park fan. I like the Iron Turtle. He's quirky. He's a little weird. He's a little goofy, but I think he's a pretty good fighter. There's things that I really, really like about his fight game and things that I just really don't. He's got a great jab. He's got decent boxing. For a UFC fighter, he's got pretty solid boxing. Works behind a consistent jab. And he's got pretty good grappling too. What I do not like about Jun Young Park is the fight IQ. He shows like remedial fight IQ sometimes. It's like, if you just did this one thing, or if you kept doing this thing and didn't do this, you would win. Like there's been multiple fights where it's like he is right on the cusp of winning, or could have just stolen the round if he just did this one thing or didn't do this one thing, but he just fucking does it. So I was really tempted to parlay Jun Young Park, but I did not. I really did not. I think overall, Jun Young Park is the better fighter, but I just think Muniz is way more dangerous on the ground, particularly if he gets into top position. Now, I know he's a guy that, like, he's a big dude that does shit off of his back and from his guard, like arm bars and stuff, but I actually think that if he gets takedowns and gets on top of Jun Young Park, that it's going to be bad fucking news. So what I have done is I'm hedging this fight. I'm picking Jun Young Park, but I'm betting Andre Muniz. Andre Muniz is the second half of my other bet. He is the opening leg to my only other bet besides Anthony Smith. And Anthony Smith is the other leg. So, if my computer will fucking work, I can put these banners up. So, boys and girls, this is my little old slate for UFC Vegas 83. Let me remind you, this is just for entertainment. I'm not telling you what to bet. I'm not recommending what you bet. I'm just telling you what I am betting. Please bet responsibly and call that number if you can't. But for the record, we're doing all right. Not awesome, but not bad either. Sticking to my script, which is how I got finally to double-digit units of profit, and that is not overthinking it, pulling the trigger on a dog that stands out, and letting the fucking chips fall. I don't think he should be the dog, dude. I really don't. He has beaten better fighters than Khalil Roundtree, and I think that the guys Khalil Roundtree has been beating are not as skilled or as tough as Anthony Smith. I know Anthony Smith has a lot of KO losses on his record, but if you really look at it, a lot of them are from earlier in his career. I'm not saying that he has the best chin in the world. He's definitely been hurt and knocked out before several times, but in recent years in the UFC, he just really hasn't. Like, he got stopped with a body kick from Thiago Santos, and he got stopped by Glover, who fucking cracks. So I can't sit up here and tell you that Anthony Smith has a great chin, but I think that his record is a little misleading for how you look at his record to be like, oh, this is the chinniest dude on the roster. He's really not. He's a little tougher than that. I think he's just a way more skilled fighter than Khalil Roundtree. I think this is a little bit of a mismatch. I think Khalil has been putting a nice little win streak together over just jabronis. It's like Carl Roberson and fucking Big Dawkins dropping down to 205. It's like, yeah, that was going to fucking go well. So I think it's like, it's a big jump from Roberson to Anthony Smith. So I think that he just should be the underdog here. And they're like, yeah, I don't know. And then just a little bit more of a long shot, but I don't think it's crazy that Muniz is the underdog, considering he just got fucking finished by Brendan Allen. But yeah, I don't mind taking a shot on him as the underdog, and I'm already on Smith, so hey, man, that'll be even tastier. So it's really like Muniz and Smith. That's my slate. But yeah, stuff like betting Anthony Smith type bets, not crazy dogs, but moderate underdogs that maybe shouldn't be dogs at all. That's kind of how I buttered my bread this year. And while we're on the subject, I've been compiling a list of my best and worst bets of the year. Oh my God, are y'all in for some fucking retardation? Some of these fucking parlays that I made, granted, I didn't go heavy on them, but God, they are fucking stupid. So I think that'll be a treat for anyone that listens to this channel. I am making a best and worst bets of the year list for the end of the year, and yeah, I think y'all are going for a treat. But here we go, boys. The weigh-ins are about to kick off. I am sort of, kind of ready, but not really. So let me get ready. All right. Got that on YouTube. Weigh-ins. Golly, that's loud. All right, Steve Garcia looks like he's first to the scale. I didn't catch his weight, but I'll get to it. I'll make up for that now. Melquizael Costa. We have John Gooden announcing. He's got the shades on, well, the see-through shades. He actually doesn't look that bad. 155.5 for Costa. Yeah, I'm going to say he looks pretty good. Garcia looked good. as well, from what I caught. Oh my God, Tim Radiot. Yeah, Tim is going to win by some kind of rat-like method. He'll scurry around and just rat his way to victory. He looks good though. 136 is what he clocks in at. Looking sharp. Looks a lot better than he did at flyweight on the scale. Shocker. I don't know. All right, now we got Song Yadong headlining. Song cuts a lot of weight, so he usually doesn't look super duper awesome on the scales. He's got the shades on. He looks a little sucked. And he took a slow, sauntering walk up to the stage, so I cannot say that he looks good. 136. To be clear, I think he's going to beat Chris Gutierrez pretty convincingly. Maybe even finish him, but again, I'm just talking about what he looks like on the scales. And I didn't think he looked that great. All right. All right, so we got Park up next. All right. He looks pretty good. Park. 126. All right. Kenan Song. Song looks crazy. I mean, I guess he looks okay. I guess he looks pretty good. Like, he doesn't look bad necessarily. He just looks wild. All right, Stephanie Egger with the brunette look. $135. She looks pretty good. All right, Andre Muniz. Let's see how he looks. Let's see how my war horse is looking. Looks pretty good, man. Cheeks don't look too sucked in. 186. Let's fucking go. And right behind him, the Iron Turtle, baby. He looks happy. Looks very Iron Turtle-y. Jeff Mullen said, put your damn hand down. 185.5. He looks good, man. So, yeah, that fight's official, and they both look pretty good. All right, Jamie Malarkey, an Australian stalwart. I mean, he looks like Jamie Malarkey, dude. Just leaving him in neutral, man. It's just he doesn't look good, but he doesn't look bad. He looks like he always does. Who? Who is she? A late notice replacement or what? Looks like we got Kevin Juicy coming up next. Oh, excuse me. Tires in front of him. I couldn't even see. Dude, he's like Juicy is like towering over Tyra. That's hilarious. So 125.5 for Tatsuro. I actually thought he was looking a little rough, man. I think he had a rough cut. Kevin Joseph for this. He's a big French boy. His step for the scale. He's looking pretty good. 170.5. For a big dude like that you know cuts a lot of weight, he looks pretty good. 170.5. So Sankanon and Kevin Jose official for that baby. All right, here's Khalil. We gonna get Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde? Because you never really know. Flip a coin. I'm thinking this little win streak over these jabronis comes to an end. He definitely looks good, though. He has the most superhero-esque physique on the card for certain. Alrighty. Have we hit our first lull? Okay, it looks like get a little bit of a reprieve. I see John Gooden shuffling. Yeah, he's put the mic down. Okay, we got a little bit of a reprieve here. Let me. Okay, so I'm missing Nazareth. Okay, I missed Nazareth and Steve Garcia. Here we go. All right, 156 for Nazareth. I think he looks pretty good. Now Steve Garcia, which is where I came in. 155. And I thought Garcia looked pretty good. All right, so that's all I missed. And yeah, okay, we're caught up. We are caught up. Now, so we got here. Probably not. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, really build up the anticipation for this awesome card. Hilarious. In fairness, though, Smith is mixed, so he is half black. But yeah, the co-main event and the main event are all right. They're all right. So let's get these weigh-ins up on the screen. All right. Nasrat. Steve. Melky. Tim. Hyun. Kanan. Stephanie. Andre. Turtle. Turtle. Amanda, whoever the fuck that is. Kevin. Khalil. God damn it. And yeah, that's all we got so far. All right, those fighters look good. These fighters look not so good to me. Yeah. So I thought all these fighters would look good so far. Most of them have. Most of them usually do. I feel like it's pretty rare where there's a card where most of the fighters look like shit. There's been a couple of them this year, actually, but I feel like most of the time, the majority of the roster, they're professionals and they show up professionally on weight. But yeah, I think all these guys have looked pretty good thus far. Now, let me put these results up on the screen. Hack Parast 156. No one has missed so far. That's the most pertinent bit of information. Garcia 155. Costa 155.5. Elliott healthy 136. Song Yadong. So I'm gonna put Yadong so it says more than one song on here. Make that easier. Song 136 as well. Hyun Sung. Hyun Sung is 126. Kanan clocked in at 170.5. Stephanie Egger is 135. Andre Muniz 185.5. No, excuse me, 186. Jin Young Park is 185.5. That's what I was thinking. Jamie Malarkey is 156. Now, who is this fucking Amanda chick? Who the fuck is that? Let me fucking look at. Okay, that's high-end Dos Santos. High-end Amanda. Then don't fucking put Dos Santos up there. If you're going by high-end Amanda, then put high-end Amanda on your fucking fighter page. Yeah, Dos Santos. That's who the fuck it is. Amanda. $115. Okay. She did look good though. Tatsuro was 125.5. Just say 170.5. 1 pound for that. Khalil makes weight as well, 204. 204 in Shreddo. Okay, these are your UFC Vegas 83 official weigh-in results thus far. So those fighters up there look good. I thought these two have not looked so good. Song Yadong and Tatsuro Taira. Thought they both looked a little worse for wear. That's just my opinion. Does it? In fact, I had picking both of them to win, but they're not. I don't think they had great cuts. Okay, who am I missing here? So we got Carlos Hernandez. Looking a little rough, but he makes the weight. So let's, excuse me, let's add Carlos Hernandez while we're right here. Taira Carlos. Looking a little rough. But he does make weight. So let me add that. Roundtree Hernandez 125. Alrighty. Yeah, I noticed that. It's like it's fine if you want to go by a certain name. Just make sure they change it on the fucking Tapology page. They always have some fucking nickname that they go by and they just make that their name. It's like, whatever. Just fucking stop going by 10 different fucking names. It's very annoying. Yeah, man. So we got a little lull. There's only 3 people in here right now. So I might just take a little quick intermission right now and then just push on through the entire show. Why not, man? It's just me and Noah Hits sitting here shooting the shit. It does look like we got a little activity though, so let me stick with you for this. Looks like we got, who is this? It looks like Santos, Luana Santos. Luana Santos approaching the scale. See what we got right here. Oh no, this is Talita Alankar. Excuse me. The debuting Talita Alankar. Looking pretty good. Can go ahead and put 116. She makes the weight. Adding Talita to the looking sharp category. And let's also do this. Alankar. And she weighed 116. All right. Yep. Gonna take a brief intermission. There's a little lull in the action. I'll be back in a few. Smoke them if you got them. Talk some more fights when I get back. Bets, whatever y'all want to, man. Smash the like button. I will return shortly. Wicca Wicca. What's up, boys? I'm back. I know there's just a mob of people anxiously waiting, but I've returned. Santos, great. 139, great. Of course, the biggest piece of fucking news I miss, of course, while I'm fucking on the shitter. Let's see what we got. Excuse me. What's up, Lobby? Let's see what we missed. What I missed, excuse me. Y'all are on it. Lobby's on it, of course. What would I do without Lobby there to correct my every fucking mistake that I make? All right, I see Sumaderji. I missed a couple people. Jesus. I missed the fucking goat, Shannon Ross. Right, let's see what we got going on here. Of course, I'm like, man, there's a lull in the action. There's no one in here. Let me take a little break. Nah, of course, missed 3 fighters and the fucking only person that's fucking missed weight so far. Awesome. All right, well, your girl who wants to, are you gonna cash out? Or are you still rolling with that? I know you was Oliver Santos. So according to Lobby, my old bud Lobby, he says that she's overweight. It looks like he was telling me true. Here we go. 139. Lord have mercy. All right. 139 for Luana Santos. $139. All right, Shannon Ross. Does look good. All right, 126 for Shannon the Cannon Ross, future UFC champion. Nah, he looks pretty good though. And let's see, Sue Mudaerji. Go and get that ready. Mudaerji. Should be 130 something, right? 136. Okay, who else have I missed? I'm sure I missed someone since. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're all caught up now. All right, we're back in action. Carlos Luana. Looking rough. And we will say that Shannon and Sue are pretty good. Alrighty. Well, reload the chalice. The flavor of the day is Maryland Mantis, which is Mantis, but with a little Maryland kick to it. Cheers, boys. Hope y'all are having a good Friday. Hope it's the end of the work week for y'all. Just watching these weigh-ins. Got some UFC fights tomorrow. Got a couple bets. Looking forward to seeing the fights, I guess. I can't really say I'm pumped about the card itself, but there's fights, so that's something to look forward to. So, I said that I have burning questions. I do have burning questions. Pretty much just for Noah. Maybe Lobby too. But what's fight of the night, boys? Fight of the night is going to be what? Shannon Rice and Hun Sung Park. Is that what you're telling me, Noah? Nice. I like it. High-end Amanda versus fucking Alencar. Fight of the night. Excuse me. Just scarfed down some food. I took my little break. I think fight of the night is going to be Haqparast and Jamie Mullarkey. I think it's going to go all 3 rounds. I think it's going to be a split. I think it's going to be a good, close fight. That's my pick for fight of the night. The co-main event is going to be performance of the night for Anthony Smith, and I think that Song Yadong will win. I'll say it wins a decision. I don't have a real hot take for the main event. I think Song Yadong wins the decision. I think that Lionheart chokes Khalil, and I don't have my cold brew anymore. That's not going to work. Hold on. Be with you in 1 second. I just ain't going to fly. I didn't have cold brew. So, yeah, I think co-main and main event are going to be both performance of the night type fights. But I don't see Muniz and Park being fight of the night, because even if it goes all 3 rounds, it's going to be grappling. I think it's going to be kind of lame. It could be decent, dude. Like, Ross gets hurt a couple times and then ends up finishing Park or something late. Yeah, but now that I say that, now that I've said that, Nasrat will fucking knock him out. Or Mullarkey will fucking lay on him for 3 rounds. I don't blame you. So, wait. So her last fight was at 125. She moves up and misses. I can see moving down and missing. Like, if she's trying to make 115 and can't hit it, she comes in at like 119 or something. But dude, moving up and you miss still? That's kind of wild, dude. I don't know. I guess she got too heavy and just wasn't used to. But you would think if she's been fighting at a lower weight class, you'd think she'd be used to cutting the weight. That's wild. I don't blame you for not being on her, though, because especially if it was one where it's like, just like the value, you know. She missed and she didn't look good. Like, she still looked a little unhealthy, which you'd think she would be the opposite of that, but she like missed and she didn't look good. She was way heavy too. Not just like a half a pound. It was like, what is that? Like 3 pounds? Almost. She the first time it was like, what? She was 3.5 pounds off. No, saying her time of the month. I know, dude. Out clubbing, getting freaky. She out there sucking dick instead of fucking cutting weight. Sucking dick, not the calorie cruncher it was thought to be, I guess. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, Luana Santos has missed weight by 3 pounds. I don't think there's been any update as far as whether to proceed or not. Y'all probably know before I will. But yeah, that's the only thing really to speak of. So I think fight of the night could be Mullarkey, Nasrat, potentially Smith and Khalil, but nah, dude. Smith ain't gonna fuck around with Khalil on the feet. He's gonna wrap him up, get to the back, body lock, trip, take his back, rear naked choke. But if it stays on the feet, it could be fight of the night, potential. I don't know though, man. Like a lot of Smith fights that don't end on the feet end up being kind of lame. Like Smith versus Jones was a really lame fight. That was a very boring John Jones fight. Smith versus Johnny Walker was pretty lame. He's in some like lame decisions if they're on the feet. I feel like the entertaining Anthony Smith fights are the ones that take place both on the feet and the ground. So I don't know, man. I think if Smith is having success on the ground, it's gonna be a short night for Khalil. And if Khalil's having success on the feet, it's not gonna go 3 rounds. So yeah, I don't know about fight of the night. That one feels like more performance of the night either way, but we'll see. Dude, definitely. If Smith is having success with the grappling but doesn't get the choke, it could be pretty lame. Like if he's just like gets Khalil's back but can't finish it and is just like doing the punch over the back, you know, he's got the backpack but he just doesn't get the submission. Yeah, I can see that. Snoozer, I'm going to say ends up being I'm going to go contrarian. I'm going to go contrarian and say that Steve Garcia and Melky ends up being lame. And you wouldn't think, but I think Garcia, I'm going to say this just for fun. Garcia hurts Melky. Or no, Melky hurts Garcia, can't finish him. Garcia comes back. He gets gas, but then it just ends up being a mess by the 3rd round. Wait, that's not snoozer, so that doesn't work. God damn it. I don't know, dude. Fucking I'll say Alencar and Alencar and Dos Santos because they're both greenhorns and they're going to go in and just kind of both be nervous and just put on a lame decision. There you go. There's my snoozer. All right, performance of the night. Shannon Ross. 30-27 Shannon Ross. Performance of the night. 50K. Shannon Ross, 50 G's, baby. Yeah, snoozer of the night for sure. Good call. That ain't gonna be no fucking fight of the night. That'll be the snoozer for sure. Devin Haney by jab. 7-5, 8-4 Haney. Regis might buzz him once and never capitalize on it, and then that's it. That's how I see that fight going. Haney like pitching a shutout. Regis buzzes him in like round 8. Can't finish the show. He like buzzes him with 20 seconds left in the 8th round. Can't finish it. Devin makes it, sees the fucking stool and then gets right back to work. And then is even more gun shy. And then just the rest of the fight is just, yeah. That's what I think. Costa performance of the night. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Smith is my shout for performance of the night. I'm going to say KO of the night will go to. Everyone thinks Khalil is going to knock out Anthony Smith. Who's the last guy that knocked out Anthony Smith? Glover. Before that, who was it? Thiago Santos? Nah, dude. Nah, Khalil ain't the one. He's knocking out fucking Big Dawkins and fucking Carl Roberson. What other jabronis are on that streak? A couple other jobbers I can't fucking remember. Oh, Bukauskas and somebody else. When he blew out Modestus's knee. Yeah. I think Smith is better than Modestus and Carl Roberson and fucking Big Dawkins. And yeah. He's not. Smith is more of a gatekeeper than a fucking jobber, I would say. And I just never really thought that highly of Khalil. I think he's about to hit his ceiling. But we'll see, man. If he beats Smith, I'm not going to turn around and be like, oh, dude, Smith is washed, dude. Khalil sucks. Like, no. Smith will be the best win of his career and absolutely legit win and should put Khalil into the contender conversation. But I don't think Khalil's a contender. I think he's a good fighter, like a good action fighter that is more suited towards the back of the division or just outside the rankings, as opposed to a guy that's going to be like contending for a title shot. And I know people are going to be, oh, dude, this is the new Khalil, new and improved. Like, okay, we'll see. We'll see when he's fighting not fucking Baby K and Modestus, you know? So this is a real test for Khalil, and he has not previously passed his other step-ups. He just hasn't. Even when it's not a set. Even when he's being like presented with one of the easiest matchups for him, he froze. It was just a deer in the headlights against fucking Marcin Prachnio. KO by Johnny Walker. You know, everyone gives Smith shit for that Johnny Walker fight. Look what fucking Johnny Walker did to Khalil. He turned his fucking lights out. So, whatever, man. I'm not saying like that's my reason for picking Smith. He's just a better fighter. He's a way better grappler. On the feet, it's close. Smith isn't incompetent on the feet. They're both chinny. I don't buy that Khalil is some like fresh spring chicken. He's 33. He's been knocked out a couple times, and he's been fighting total fucking jabronis. Been looking good doing it. Doing his job for sure, like crushing them cans. But Smith is not, I wouldn't call him a can. I'd say he's a gatekeeper, high-end jobber, journeyman. Khalil's kind of a fraud. He's kind of a, can crusher. But we'll see. I know everyone's going to be on the fucking war horse. Big, tough, dangerous Khalil. Can't fucking knock out Marcin Prachnio, but boy, if it's some chinny scrub in front of him, he'll put him away. So, yeah, we'll see. Bah! Yeah, right, dude. He ain't fucking getting that fight again. If he gets that fight again, Tank will fuck him up even worse than last time. Right. Ryan's trying to talk him into that Tank rematch by saying shit like, Duarte is actually more dangerous than Tank. It's like, dude, you're just fucking capping. Tank whooped your fucking ass. But yeah, dude. Rai is a fucking clown, man. He's a goober. Anthony Smith is another guy people just hate driving the line. Yeah, I agree, dude. I don't like Anthony Smith. I have been on record so fucking times saying how I think Anthony Smith is an arrogant fucking douchebag. He is so cringy on the mic. He is one of the sorest losers on the roster. He is such a salty fucking sore ass loser. But he's just not as bad as people say either. So yeah, I will absolutely use that to my advantage in this situation because I just don't think Khalil's the dude. Man, that's cool. He just ain't gonna be Tank. I don't think like Ryan Garcia is a bad fighter. I just don't think he's an elite fighter. Tank's an elite fighter. Tank's the best lightweight there is, which is why Devin Haney ran from him. He ran from the boogeyman. He's not the only dude to do it, but he definitely did it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tank chases him at some point. All right, here we go. Chris Gutierrez approaches the scale. He had to take off the chain. Had to take off the Jesus piece. A hush falls over the crowd. He's looking rough. They got to bring it out. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, the baby. What's going on, baby? What's that? Okay, he makes it. Had a little bit of a scare there, but he makes the weight. He does not look good doing it, but he fucking makes it. All right. Your main event is official, boys. Edit looking rough. Definitely, Chris. With the Ecuadorian and Argentinian flags, I believe. Or is that Salvador? I'm not sure. I think it's Ecuador and Argentina. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, Chris looks really rough, but he does make the weight. Definitely yikes in a way, though. Yeah, him and Song look rough. They both cut a lot of weight, but I just think Song's a better fighter. Gutierrez has a limited skill set. Now, I think initially he's going to have success. Initially, Song is going to be chasing him. He's going to be landing the leg kicks, landing the jab, stick and move. But eventually, and I think especially in a 5-round fight, he's going to get tired. He's gotten tired running from people in 3-round fights. And I've seen what happens when Gutierrez is on his bike and it stops. When the bike gets stopped in its tracks, it usually doesn't go very well for him. So I think he's a skilled fighter, but I think for Gutierrez to win, he's going to have to stay on his bike for 5 rounds, and it's going to have to be sustained success. Because I think in the pocket, or if he gets caught against the fence, which that tends to happen in Gutierrez fights too, because he backs up pretty much immediately. You start to move forward on Gutierrez and he backs up, especially if you're a dangerous striker, which Song is. So I think Gutierrez is just going to be electric sliding for most of the fight until he gets tired. So I think there's a chance that Song could knock him out or just dominate the back half of the fight. So I got Song Kanon for sure. But would it like totally stun me if Gutierrez like snakes out a lame decision? Nah. Which is why I'm not betting it. I'm not betting. I'm actually listening to my dude Big Show this time. I'm listening to my bud, and I'm not betting the main event. So Bobo, that's for you. I am not betting the main event because you told me not to. But seriously, I think Song wins. I think there's a good chance he could knock Gutierrez out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to lay the chalk on it. So yeah, we're in another little lull. I think. Did I put? No. I need to update this. But yeah, Gutierrez makes the weight. The main event's official. That's the most important thing. Gutierrez, 136. All right, there we go. Shout out to the 4 people in the building. So we kind of talked about, I just talked about the main event briefly, talked about the co-main event. If there's any fights you want to talk about, man, just let me know. I'm just going to be sitting here bullshitting. Work our way through the card. I've given out the bets that I'm going to make. And yeah, that's about all I got, baby. You know what? I will give Garcia credit for that. He did sack up and fight Tank. So I will give him credit for that. Song lock. I like it. What up, boy? What are you doing? Shout out to my dude, Aaron the Puppy. MMA movie trivia. Song sub plus 900. Great. That's a great. I think Song mixes and takedowns can see Sandhagen font type fight. Yeah, I'm staying far the fuck away from that. I like Jussier to win. I like Jussier to win by knockout, but Song is live, dude. Song is a glass cannon for real. Like the cannon is pretty super serial. So I think it's a good test for Kevin, who doesn't have a ton of fights. Like again, I'm picking Jussier, but I think Song is a good bet. Edgar gonna expose Luana the fraud Santos. Man, I am struggling with that one. I made my pick, but I really struggled on it. I made it last night, and God, I would not touch that motherfucker with a 40-foot pole. It's too low level, man. Egger's fucking 35. Santos is 23 and very much a greenhorn. Fuzzy ass greenhorn dude. Oh, Song Yadong. Yeah. Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Song sub. Yeah. Yeah. Now Song Yadong. Yes. Yeah. I think Song gets it done. I don't really want to lay chalk on it because if Gutierrez squeaks out some greasy split, I'm gonna be pissed. But I can't see him going 25 minutes without getting at least seriously hurt once or twice. Song hits too hard, and I don't know, man. Sometimes he's good at cutting off the cage, sometimes he's not. He's one of those like, and I do think Gutierrez will have success early, but Song is one of those guys like he can make adjustments mid-fight. Like I can see him kind of like chasing Gutierrez around for a little bit and then starting to like make the adjustment, cut the cage off a little more. We're gonna see, but I don't know, man. I can't quite get to like a Song finish in my head. I'm really seeing like a Song decision with Gutierrez, like getting hurt and then like surviving, just like hanging on for dear life. Like falls back into his guard, tries to grab a fucking heel hook or something and survive. I don't know. For some reason, I can't see Gutierrez getting finished, but maybe he does. I'm all over Yadong in that fight, though. I just can't get to the window. Yeah, I don't think Egger is a bad dog. I'm picking Santos. I just don't feel good about it. Yeah, duh. Duh. You mean the fight you were just talking about, retard? Retard sense. Yeah. I know, dude. I'm a fucking dumbass. I don't hate that, dude. We were talking about let's circle back to that. For a bet, I think Steve Garcia is live. I'm picking Melky, but I thought Garcia looked good on the scales. I thought Costa did too, but Steve Garcia is a big fucking boy. He's a big lightweight. So I don't hate that bet. He does hit hard. I really don't know how that fight's going to go. I think that does have fight of the night potential. I was trying to be a contrarian and be like, oh, dude, that's going to be snoozer of the night. But nah, I think that's going to be a pretty good fight. I don't know, man. I can't quite get there on Garcia, but I get it. I think he's live. Song knows how to grapple. This will be a fight to offensively show it. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's been an alpha male for a long time, dude, and he's a pretty good. He's got pretty good takedown defense. He's a pretty good wrestler. He's a well-rounded fighter, and he's young too. So you're gonna see Song continue to get better as he gets to that, 27, 28, 29. Actually, how old is Song? I always get these dudes' ages confused. So let me, before I talk out of my ass more than I already fucking do, I think Song's what, like 27? Or like a dude will be stuck at a certain age in my mind forever. Like he'll just be like 25 forever. He's 26. Okay. So yeah, I think you're going to continue to see Song improve over the next year or so. And yeah. I mean, he lost to Kyler Phillips. I think he would beat Kyler today because that was what, 2 years ago? I think he would beat Kyler today, and then he lost to Sandhagen in a fight where he was starting to have success, and then he got sliced open. So yeah, it's not like he has improved so much in the last what? I would say even the last couple years he's improved, but certainly more so than earlier in his career. But yeah, I think Song clears this week. Oh shit. Got a little head to head. Both saying the other guy's wolf tickets. I like it. We will see. I stand with the cursed one. Great. Steve Garcia is another Austin Lingo. So that's why I'm on Costa, is because I'm like, okay, dude, you can handle Lingo. You can probably handle Garcia too, but I'm not laying chalk on that. No way. So yeah, I think Garcia's alive, but I'm gonna pass. I wish you gentlemen the best of luck, though, for sure. At least we got a little spice, dude. A little fucking interest in this card. My interest is purely in the Coco and the co-main. But I'll talk a little bit about Smith and Roundtree, but I know my dude Urin is on the other side. So if you want to talk co-main, we can do that. Any other fights y'all want to talk about, I'm here for it. Just watching the weigh-ins. We have, who else do we have left to weigh in? I can at least pull that up. There's only 11 fights. Most of the fighters have weighed in. We're waiting on Anthony Smith and Anthony Smith and Anthony Smith. I'm not bullshitting you. I literally think we're just waiting on Anthony Smith. In fact, I know we are. Unless Santos is going to re-weigh in, he's the only dude left to weigh in. Jesus Christ! Fuck! You son of a bitch! Of course it would be. God damn. Says Khalil round 2 KO after stuffing a gay boy takedown attempt or 2 in round 1. Yeah, maybe. Perhaps. I say that Smith just I'm saying that Smith isn't going to fuck around with Khalil at all. He's going to desperately just get to a fucking body lock, get to the back, trip, full mount for this, smash his face, give for the back, take for the back, rear naked choke. Anthony Smith by submission. I'm materializing it in my mind. I'm believing it, I'm conceiving it, and Anthony Smith will achieving it. Certified Wolf tickets are Steelers versus two win teams. Yeah, dude. Smith is going to be out by slipping in the tub. Oh, man. Right, he doesn't even make it to the fucking fight. That would be just my fucking luck. So, yeah, we're literally just waiting on Smith. How long has this been going on? So we got a little over 40 minutes left for the whole show. I feel like they usually start the stare downs at like 15 minutes till 10 till the hour, the second hour, but who knows, man. If they're just waiting on Smith, they might fucking get all their ducks in a row and be like, all right, Anthony, get your ass up there. Let's fucking get this show on the road, man. It's funny, though, because it's like, dude, Smith, how many times have you fucking weighed in, dude? How many times have you done this? And it's like, you're the guy. All these debuting fighters and like low-level fighters, they all get up there, make the weight, no problem. I mean, maybe he's taking a sweet-ass time. Smith has had weight issues before, I think. I'm trying to remember. I think he has. in any case. I don't know if he's going to necessarily miss weight. But he's who we're waiting on, to be sure. There's been rumors, I think. Yeah, rumors of some aggravated assault. Chairs were thrown. Lead pipes were pulled out. Chairs, lead pipes, water bottles, dollies. Anthony Smith is seeing the pigmentation specialist. Dio. Dude, how gnarly do you think his home defense system is now? Like, how paranoid and crazy do you think he's become because of that? Can you watch Kyle Miller versus Santos in live commentate while we wait for Scrub Smith? I think so. All right, yes, I can. I'll do this. Y'all just tell me when Smith, because if I have more than one device going using the Wi-Fi in this room, it kills my computer's signal strength. So yes, while I'm on data on this, let me, what is it? What's the card? Is there okay? Is it the Brave? Is it the Brave card? You said Kyle Miller. Or is it PFL? Is it PFL? Okay. All right, hold on. Oh, son. Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking dumb today, dude. Yeah, fucking rewatch Killer Miller versus Luana Santos. Yeah, sure. Hell, why not? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna smoke weed and we're gonna watch Luana Santos versus Juliana Miller. Luana Santos versus Jabiana Miller. Juliana Jobber. MMA Core. Juliana Miller versus Luana de Valle Lopez Gonzalez da Santos de Senior. Okay. Okay, here we go. I beg your pardon? Who's been removed? Oh, hold up, dude. This is some bullshit. God for this. Of course. Of course, dude. It's not working. Of course, it's not fucking working. Jesus Christ. Yeah. How about I just watch the highlights? Juliana. Okay, so this is the end of the fight. What are these punches, dude? They're like, she finished her with Trevor Peak punches. They were like tired Trevor Peak punches. Like the standing fucking tomahawk hammer fist. Standing hammer fists. Santos is like falling into her though. Like she's tired as fuck. So, yeah. That is such a greasy fight. Egger versus Santos because Stephanie Egger sucks. Like she's not good, but Santos is such a greenhorn, dude. She has not fought anybody, man. But Egger is a shitty striker, and she's just a fucking judo and guard specialist. Like she's just a judo and armbar chick. And I don't know, man. I've never been big on Stephanie Egger. I really just I don't like Stephanie Egger. She probably armbars this bitch though. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that they're probably, if they're giving this chick Egger in her second fight, they're probably trying to push her. So I think if it goes to a decision, it's probably going to Santos. Egger can probably armbar though. She's armbar better fighters, I guess. Is Jessica Rose Clark a better? Dude, I don't know. I don't fucking know. This fight is so greasy, man. I'm totally passing on this fight. I don't hate anyone for taking Egger by sub or like, I don't even know what the fucking odds on this. I'm not touching it though. No way. Yeah, dude, I remember taping that split to Jenna Bishop, who is not good. Yeah, like I think this one is about to get really greasy. Miller kick out of gym for being psycho and getting train run on her by McKinney and Holland. Great. Yeah, dude. Awesome. Awesome start time. Prime time for a prime time card. Prime time card needs a prime time start time. What are the odds on this fight, dude? Yeah, I think Egger's a live underdog. I'm picking Santos. I don't feel very confident about it, though. This is another one where it's like, this is just like Alencar and Dos Santos, where I think Alencar is live, but I'm going to pick Dos Santos. She does have a little bit more experience. It's not at like a super high level, but Alencar is just some little like grappler chick who has fought absolutely no one. I don't know, man. Is the thought of betting either one of those chicks, though, it's not like it's crazy chalk, but any kind of chalk on Heian, Amanda, or fucking Luana, no, thank you. I'll pick them to win, but nah. Oh my god, dude, this cyberbullying into turning off her fucking IG comments. That's hilarious. I just don't care enough to put yeah, dude. No, thank you. I just don't give a fuck. Same with Juicy A and Song Kanan. Like, I think Song is live. I'm picking Juicy A, but I'm not going to parlay Kevin Juicy A, man. He probably wins. He probably knocks Song out, but I don't want to sweat it when Song clips him and he's on skates and has to, like, survive the rest of the round or the fight. Or, like, he's winning the fight and then it happens in the third round. I'm not sweating that for, like, I'm not sweating that dude as a favorite, even though I think he wins. Seems like kind of a theme on this card for me in my picks and bets or whatever. Yeah, I think it's a pretty chalky card. I know people are going to disagree where so many of these seem like traps, dude. Where the guy seems live, but the favorite will probably win. That's just kind of what it feels like to me, but my instincts have been shit in 2023, so probably don't mean a damn thing. The opposite of whatever I say happens in 2023 anymore, especially with UFC. Chalk Timber says Lobby. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'll ask him. We're pretty close personal friends, so I'll just hit him up. I'll DM him real quick. He's cutting weight, so he'll answer me immediately. In the meantime, let's smoke some more Maryland Mantis and finish the rest of this cold brew and talk about some more fights, dudes. What other fight are we going to talk about? We didn't talk a whole lot about Tim Radiat. I know he's going to fucking upside down water bottle his fucking way to victory, dude. He's going to fucking gnaw away at a crust of bread until it fills his little rat belly, and then he's going to scurry away to victory. I notice he's just going to gnaw on fucking Sue Maderji's ankle with his little fucking rat teeth. Scratch his ankles with his little rat claws, and yeah, just fucking rodent his way to victory. Ratty it by decision. God damn it. Yeah, I know. Probably gonna get fucking crushed on this card, dude. Oh my god, this could be one of those bad ones, dude. I just had like my instincts have been so just up and down, man. Sometimes my instincts have been good, and a lot of the time they haven't been. Oddly enough, trusting myself has led me to a little bit of success, but there's still cards where I'm like, oh, dude, I'm not overthinking it. I just go after the dog where the line sticks out to me. It's just like this shouldn't be, and I still just get it right in the pooper. So I don't know, man. Just been a rough year. But I think, man, no, dude, I think Smith gets it done. I'm not overextending myself. I'm not, trying to see how many dogs I can find that are live. He's just the one that I don't think should be a dog at all. But we will find out. Speaking of which, Dude, if he pulls out of this fucking fight. Okay, here we go. God damn it, he looks terrible. Here he is. Speak of the devil. Taking his pants off on the scale. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What have I fucking done? God damn it. Dude, he looks like shit run over twice. God damn it. 205.5. There he is. Your fucking co-main's official. There we go. God almighty. What a fucking shit circus. Okay, so yeah, Anthony Smith makes weight. It's like death warmed over. Bro, he will fuck Weidman up, dude. He'll fucking smoke Chris Weidman, bro. He'll fucking smoke that motherfucker. All right. Here we go. Anthony. Looking like poo. He makes the weight, though. 205.5. Took his sweet ass time. Looks like shit, but he makes the weight. That's what really matters. He makes the weight, and he's going to choke Khalil tomorrow night. And it's going to be sick. All righty. Let me update the final banner. Gutierrez, Smith. Bringing up the rear, 205.5. There you go. Boom. Okay. That is ready for whenever these stare downs happen. They're coming up shortly. But yeah, that's who I think was looking rough today. The worst. Dude, yeah, I'm going to say Anthony Smith, man. Like, physically, he looked worse than Luana. So I got to give it to him, man. I got to give him the award for worst looking. Goes to Anthony Smith. Best looking. Who did look the best on the scales? Probably Khalil, right? We're probably talking about Khalil Roundtree. If we're going by physique. And he didn't look super drained. He was 204 and he looked healthy. So yeah, I think you got to go with Khalil. Pretty easy pick, actually. All right. And yeah, let me make this official. Khalil. Best in show. So yeah, little Maryland Mantis, little cold brew, a couple barrages to shoot the shit with. What more does a fella need? So let's hear some bold predictions, boys. I already know what Noah's is. Let me get a fucking Aaron the Puppy bold prediction for the peoples. You already know what mine is. Anthony Smith is going to take down Khalil Roundtree and choke him in the fucking first round. Anthony Smith, first round sub. There you go. Hot fire. Get these fucking stare downs ready. Alrighty. Edit. Alrighty. Getting closer and closer to the stare downs, boys. But yeah, like Aaron said, what could go wrong? All in on Anthony Smith, an up and down fighter. Yeah, smart, dude. I'm a smart guy and an even smarter better. Dude, no one's doing better than me this year, though. So yeah, boys. We're just it is just after 1:30. The weigh-ins usually take about 2 hours. And with these Vegas cards, yeah. Yeah, I see some grips, some crew barrages shuffling around, probably getting the stage ready, some stage hands, if you will. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer. I'm interested to see how Smith and Khalil are going to size up. Also, Malarkey and Nasrat. I'm interested to see how they're going to look. I think Malarkey's a little bit taller and has like 2 inches of reach, but I'm curious on that one as well. Well, is a card where, again, a lot of live dogs, but I just don't have the sack to bet many of them. I don't think Smith should be a dog. That's the line that stood out to me the most, so that's what I'm betting on. But there seems to be several live dogs, man. Malarkey's live. Garcia's live. Egger's live. I don't think Shannon Ross is like the worst bet ever. He's probably going to get knocked out, but the other dude is very unproven. Yun Sung Park, I like what I saw on Road to UFC, but it's Road to UFC, man. Like, he is absolutely a can crusher. And, you know, Shannon Ross, for as much as we joke about him, he's definitely been in there with, I think, better fighters, but I can't fucking bet on that chin, dude. But you're getting crazy odds, so you're not really having to risk a lot to get a decent return. So I don't hate it. I don't think he's super live, but I think there's a little bit of liveness to that dog, just a little bit. Probably get chinned in 30 seconds or something, but I think there's been worse bets probably made in the world of life. Shannon the Boss Ross. Oh man. Dude, the boldest of the bold. The fucking bold and the beautiful. Happy Hanukkah, Marv. Happy fucking Hanukkah, bitches. Shannon Ross. Yeah, I already know you on Shannon Ross. Boss Ross getting it done. All right, that's all I like to see. Edgar KO's Luana. Great in the morning. That's a whole shot thing, baby. Shannon Ross survives around at least. Now that's a bold prediction. Malarkey feels like a trap the more I think about it. I thought about it, but I was like, dude, Malarkey does seem live. He's got the experience. He's a more well-rounded fighter. And then I went to go like bet it, and my fucking little sack just shriveled up, dude, like Costanza. And I was like, I'm scared to now. And I just didn't do it. So yeah. Malarkey and Kanan. I think they're both, yeah. And I think Son Kanan is live too. That's why I'm too scared to parlay Jussier. Because like Jussier is like, he's the bigger guy. He's got what, like 3.5 inches of reach. I think he probably knocks Song out. He doesn't have the best chin, but dude, Kanan Song is a glass cannon, man, and I am not gonna get cute with that because it's a very tempting money line. It's like minus 165 for Kevin. So the tempting thing to do is be like, oh yeah, just throw him in there. That helps the fucking value of the parlay. But yeah, it won't stun me if Song fucking chin checks him. So no thank you. I'll lose my money on White Orcs further up the card. Dude, y'all will get such a fucking kick out of some of the fucking ridiculous lines that I lay chalk on. Some of the fucking fighters that I have bet this year are just fucking unseemly. He does, man. He really does. I just worried about that chin, which is why I was too scared. He could BMF him though. I think they're fighter. I don't like his durability, and if there's one thing, and he does hit hard, so. But it looks like we're gearing up for these stare downs, boys. I'll see you're laying chalk on Puna. Well, I did lay chalk on Puna. I laid chalk on Jamal Pogues. And that might not even be the worst that I did. I made some silly fucking bets this year, boys. All right, here we go. Stare down time, gentlemen. UFC Vegas 83 is almost upon us. The stare downs are upon us right fucking now. Here we go. I'm going to go with Dos Santos here. She does have a little bit more experience. They're both debutantes, I believe. Amanda is a little bit taller. They're both little fucking micro machines, though. So yeah, intense little stare down, but yeah, give me Dos Santos. Don't feel very strongly about it though. Not touching it. This fight here is like, I'm all over Taira as far as like the winner. They're like a mirror match as far as like size, like they're the same height, pretty much about the same build. I think Tyra wins, but if I was gonna bet that, I'd probably just try and get cute with the method, and I would just end up fucking myself. So I'm just staying away. This one, I'm gonna go with Santos. I'm gonna say she just kind of tunes Egger up and wins a greasy split. I don't feel very strongly about it. It's just like Egger's 35, and she pulls some of these wins out of her ass, and it's not against good fighters, and she has never really beaten a good fighter in her life. So we'll see. I don't know, man. Another one, I think Garcia is live, but if he doesn't get that KO, I've seen what Steve Garcia does, and it's just he's a jobber. He has very he very much has jabroni tendencies, bro. So I think he's going to turn into a jabroni and kind of let Costa steal that one, but we'll see. Here we go, boys. Boss Ross time. He owns a little bit bigger, a little bit taller. But does he have the heart of Shannon Ross? Does he? We'll see. Now this one's interesting too. I want to see how much bigger Jussier is. Now, Kenan Song is a big dude. Jussier is a little bit taller than him. That should be a good one, man. Good test for Kevin. But yeah, I gotta go with Kevin. Just say. Now this is one where again, and I have a small bet on Muniz, but I'm picking Park to get it done. So I'm hedging here, being a puss. But yeah, I don't know, man. A little bit of value on Muniz, especially if he gets to if he's the one having grappling success. I think Park's in trouble. If Park is the one having success on the feet, Muniz is probably gonna get fucked up. But we'll see. I do not like the Iron Turtles fight IQ, and if he has a fucking retard moment against Muniz, I think he's probably gonna get choked. But we'll see. Now this is oh god, I got these out of order. Okay. All right, Radiat and Sue Mud. Yeah. He'll rat his way to victory somehow. He'll scurry through that victory hole. But yeah, here we go. Hack Press and Malarkey. Dude, Jamie is way more than 2 inches taller than Nasrat. Jamie's a good bit bigger, but he does have the flip flops on, and Nasrat is shoeless. But yeah, I don't know, man. Here we go. Smith is a good bit bigger than Khalil. He's a good 4 inches taller. And I mean, Khalil's got a thick back. He's got a fucking Ninja Turtle shell for a back, but Smith's a big dude, man. Smith's a big dude. I won't say towering over him, but just about damn near. Oh, man. These guys are way closer in stature than I thought they would be. Yeah, I was expecting Chris to come in here. Now, Song, yeah, his hair is spiked up a little bit, but dude, they're kind of close to the same size. Like Song is gonna fuck him up. Song might knock him out, dude. I don't know. But there's your stare downs, boys. There's your stare downs, and dude, I think I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. It's kind of been a slow stream, but I do appreciate Noah, Aaron, Lobby. I appreciate y'all coming through and shooting the shit with me. It's a cold Friday. This is a kind of a shitty card. There's not a lot going on, so I do appreciate y'all coming through and chopping it up. I will be around this weekend in the chats and stuff. I will be back Monday to recap what happened in this awesome fucking card, dude. But that's about all I got, boys. I got 2 bets. Those are my picks. And I think I'm gonna put the song on and just fucking ski daddle, man. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in Monday to the recap. If you like talking movies, tune in next Thursday where me and that boy Aaron the puppy are going to be continuing the Cosmic Countdown. This past week was a great episode. It's just going to get better. So yeah, creeping towards the top 50. So if you like movies, tune into that next Thursday. And yeah, that's about all I got, boys. Get this shit ready. It was another stream. Not the best in the world, but probably not the worst either, right? Anyways, man, it wasn't too bad of a stream. It's Friday. Hope it's the end of the work week for y'all. Got a fight card coming up tomorrow that's not that great, but hopefully the fights deliver. Got a couple bets, mostly on one fighter, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you to everyone that came through today. like I said, check out this past week's episode of the Cosmic Countdown that streamed yesterday. Thank you again to my dude Aaron the Dog. Make sure y'all check him out on his social media platforms. You can catch him on Why We Love Horror, and I think he's gonna be getting back in the game, dude. That's the word around the campfire. So anxiously awaiting that in the new year. And yeah, man, come through and talk some movies on Thursday. But yeah, man, shout out to him, homie Noah, all the homies in the Dome, the best group chat in the world. Shout out to you guys. Hope you all have a great weekend. Best of luck to you. Shout out to the boys at Pub. I will be in the pub chat on Saturday night, tomorrow night, whatever. And trying to win that third pub contest victory, man. Sign up for that contest, man. It's free to sign up for. It's easy to sign up for on the website. You just got to have good picks, and you can win $100. Very easy, but you got to be good predicting. So yeah, man, looking for the third, my third victory there. Hope my Tapology picks are decent, and yeah, War Anthony Smith, dude. Let's go Lionheart, and yeah, man. Hope to see y'all Monday. Have a good weekend. This has been just my 2 cents. Catch you boys on the next one. Peace.